Hello everyone. I wanted to put this short video together to discuss this AstroGann overlay tool in TradingView that I've developed. I get a lot of comments and questions, um, 434 comments about gaining access to this script. What I've decided, because I used to sort of give it away for a trial period, but because of the effort and the interest in it, I've decided to charge a fee for it. So I wanted to put this video together to explain to you that you need to reach out to me, and we need to sort out the payment. It's $200 basically for full lifetime access, and yeah, that's basically you know the current situation with this indicator. And what I also wanted to do was basically give you a quick sort of overview on how to use the tool, because I do receive a lot of questions, around that. So basically, once you've paid and I've given you access to the indicator, you would then basically add the tool to your chart. In this case, I've got a Bitcoin US dollar on a weekly basis. And yeah, so basically that then adds the indicator. When you load the indicator, it's by default, it won't show anything. You need to go into the settings, and then basically, just to go back here, the way the indicator works is it's using calculations of the planetary coordinates from NASA, and it's got some complex sort of physics-based math. And essentially, what it's doing is it's working out the angles between the different planets, and either with the Earth, which is geocentric, or with the Sun, which is heliocentric. And then using the sort of you know information from GAN, where we use specific sort of angles that have some sort of quite significant importance, like the 45 degree square angles, 45, 90, 180, that sort of thing. And then there's the hexagonal or hex angles, which is sort of 60-degree angles, or 120-degree and that sort of thing. And then, so once you've got the indicator, you can either sort of choose you want heliocentric or geocentric. So for now, I'll disable heliocentric. You can have either squares, which is the 45-degree angles, or hex. And then basically what you need to do is choose the planets that you're interested in. So in this case, what I like to do is use Saturn. Saturn's a really big planet that plays quite a significant role, in terms of its gravitational force. And basically, once you select Saturn, because it's geocentric, it means that it's going to calculate the the angles that, for example, Saturn has made um, with the Earth. I think in this case it's got Saturn in relation to obviously all the other like planets that it makes. So in this case you've got Mars, and then Earth, and then Saturn. And basically what it means is that it made a 45-degree angle at this point. But mostly what's more important is to understand in relation to the chart, sort of trying to find some sort of indication of where you get sort of market cycles and pivots. And there are other ones, and you have to do your research. But in this case, Saturn seems to, from a geocentric perspective, it gives quite nice indications of potential pivot areas um, in the market. I mean, here you can sort of see there was potentially a pivot here. You had a bit of a downtrend. Here you had a major pivot. Here it's trying to, it's indicating that potentially there's a pivot here. And then again over here, they obviously failed. But it's is sort of indicating that there potentially is, a market pivot coming with Bitcoin. Now, a new feature that I've also added is to show sort of a future look. So currently it's showing all the past, data points. What you can do is this number of bars to show events in future, and can maybe increase that maybe to, I don't know, 200. So what it'll do is it'll look at 200. In this case, it's a weekly chart, so it looks at 200 weeks into the future. And then basically here you can see the next pivot point, not well, planetary sort of angle that it would make is going to be in like 10th of July 2028, with a 90-degree angle with Saturn and, let's see, what is this planet here? Pluto. Okay, so that's a small one. In this case, what have we got here? Mercury. Okay, also a small event. So yeah. Anyway, it's interesting. Another one is Jupiter. It's another big planet to consider. If we turn off Saturn, got similar sort of events. Here's one coming up. So this looks like 24th of August 2026. So that's next year. But anyway, nonetheless, you need to do your research. You can use this as a tool. You need to find Confluence. That's what I do, and I also use it in conjunction with other indicators like MACD, RSI, what you typically would use in your trading. And if you find divergences in those other indicators, and trade location, and you've got you've got a planetary event, that's just another confluence level. And again, you need to backtest it, and yeah, do your due diligence, do your research. So again, it's the indicators. There's been a lot of interest. I'm charging now for this. Reach out to me on TradingView. My TradingView account name is this Jonathan Mayer B1. Just again, search for the AstroGann indicator. AstroGann indicator, you can go here to read more, and it'll take you to this page. And then you can basically, reach out to me. Don't use the comments, rather DM me through TradingView, and then we can sort out the payment, and I can then give you lifetime access for $200 for the indicator. All right, that's basically it. Thanks very much, and looking forward to connecting with other people that are interested in this.